When you look at the number of families that are here today and dog owners that walk in this beach, I mean, it truly is a fantastic day in Volusia County.
The DeLeon Springs Basin is now benefiting from water quality improvement projects completed in 2023.
Symbol of this bridge, it brings a community together. It's time that we come together.
I can't thank the volunteers myself and the people in chat and everybody else that work here. You've done a phenomenal job. The amount of work that everybody's doing, I can't get over that.
This trailhead and restroom is a significant stride towards enhancing the outdoor experience for residents and visitors of Volusia County.
We've been working hard to help people have more outdoor activities over here on the west side.
From the addition of this new Veteran Services Center, servicing over 7,000 veterans, 2023 was a very good year for the citizens of Volusia County.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Community Information Director, Michael Ryan.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, I wasn't sure if my mic was working, sorry. Thank you all for joining us today. Hopefully you're here for the 2024 Volusia County State of the County Address. If you're not here for that, there's some lunch, and then you probably want to check the doors, because we're going to be here for a minute. Thank you for joining us here today. Thank you for being here on Valentine's Day. We are aware that it's Valentine's Day. We knew that when we scheduled it, so it makes it even that much more important for us that you're here today. We have a great program lined up for you today. Again, the State of the County Address, the theme for this year's address is shaping Volusia's future together. And what better time to come together and kind of share the love for the county that we all, in the community that we all love together, than on Valentine's Day, and talk about how we can shape Volusia's future together. As many of you know, this event in the past has been held at the Ocean Center. And is Lynn here? Where's Lynn? Lynn, I'm sorry to call you out. Would you mind standing up? This is Lynn Flanders. Lynn is our new Ocean Center director. If you get a minute, stop by her table. Please say hi. Sorry, Lynn. Please stop by and say hi to her. She's going to do some big things at the Ocean Center in the future, in the very near future. Having said that, we're used to producing this at the Ocean Center. We were a little spoiled there. Great catering, good facilities. We were very comfortable over there. Last year, the county council voted to show the West Side some love on Valentine's Day. That's right. That was great for everybody else except us, because we were spoiled at the Ocean Center. So we did not know where we were getting into. And I have to take a minute to thank the city of Deltona. Look at this beautiful room and this beautiful facility that we're in. We were not sure what we were coming into, and we have to thank them for their hospitality. The center staff, we are very high maintenance, me in particular. The center staff has been great at coming into this. Chris, if Chris is here, the center director, please say hi to him too. He has bent over backwards for us. And I may have just given Chris a new title. If you're not the director, good luck with your new title, Chris. We also have lunch provided by Deltona. We're again catering at the Ocean Center. We were a little spoiled, so we weren't sure where to go. We looked at a lot of different places and embraced Deltona's own Cocky Rooster Cafe for lunch today too. So yeah, we're very excited about that. So later in the program, we're going to share a quick video summarizing again, shaping Volusia's future. And a lot of some of the high points of what we did in 2023 and what you can look forward to in 2024. But first, we want to honor those who have served and are currently serving. You may notice we have some special guests here who have served and are currently serving our country. So we have a couple opening ceremony pieces before we send everybody off to get lunch. Please join me in welcoming Volusia County's very own Vietnam Veterans Chapter 1048 Daytona Beach to present the colors.
Half step, forward, arch. Up. Mark time, arch. Halt. Lift, face. Breathe in, arms. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Two, order, arms.
right base. Half step, forward, arch. Column left, march. Column left, march. Honor guard, mark time, march. Halt. Honor guard, dismissed.
Neil, everyone. Thank you. She tried to run down the stairs and run behind the curtain. She tried to run everywhere, and I made her come back out. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. You may also know it's Navy Week in Volusia County. So we are joined by some very special friends here today. They called us a couple months ago and said, how can we get involved in Volusia County? And so first thing we said was, we have an event for you, and can we schedule that? And then we put them in touch with the cities and the counties, and again, they were training with our lifeguards this morning. If you see them out this week, please stop by, shake their hands and say hi and thank them for their service. And now they are here to accompany the color guard. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Navy Band Southeast Brass Quintet. Ladies, one more time for the Navy Band Southeast, please. So this is where I'm going to go off script for a minute and probably get in trouble later. If you have or are currently serving in the military, can you please stand up? Thank you for your service. So everybody's probably hungry and ready to have some lunch at this point. We're going to call everybody row by row, and we'll gather back together in about 30, 40 minutes, something like that, once everybody's had time to get a bite to eat, and we'll start the presentation. Before we do that, I would like to welcome Bishop Carol Johnson of Life Vision Church to bless the meal.
First, happy Valentine's Day to everybody, and particularly to my wife, Muriel. 54 years she's put up with me. Father, we come to you so grateful that you've allowed us to be alive to share in this Volusia 2024 state of the county. We're blessed to live in a place that's full of opportunity, yet brimming with challenges. We're thankful to our county leaders and ask protection and your guidance as they steer this ship of state. Continually bless us with a shared prosperity that includes those living in gated communities, but also give us a heart of compassion for those who are struggling with the basics of survival. Give us wisdom to care for the beautiful natural wonders we have stewardship over. Thank you for those who work in government and nonprofits and companies who care as much for wealthy business people as they do for the veteran whose mind got messed up in the war zones of Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Bless our time together today. Let us leave here uplifted and inspired by what we have accomplished together and the vision for the future of our county. Now, Lord, bless this food that's been prepared for the nourishing and strengthening of our bodies. Bless it in the precious name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you very much. In just a few minutes, you're going to hear Chair Brower give his State of the County address. We have prepared a video presentation that we talked about earlier that touches a little bit on what we did in 2023 and what you can look forward to in 2024. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce the video.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Brower, and I have the distinct honor of serving as your Volusia County Chair. Volusia County is not just a place on the map. It's a vibrant community where over 500,000 individuals have found their home. Thousands of organizations conduct business, and millions of visitors have memorable experiences. As I step into my 4th year as your county chair, I continue to be filled with immense pride and a deep sense of responsibility toward this beautiful and dynamic county we are privileged to call home. The year 2023 marked a period of significant achievements for us. We began our recovery efforts from Hurricanes Ian and Nicole, opened new facilities, and launched innovative services, all while maintaining a low tax rate and streamlining our government operations. While Volusia County Economic Development worked hard to support local businesses, The Ocean Center had record-breaking attendance, and the airport saw the arrival of a new airline carrier. Let's find out what my esteemed colleagues on the County Council enjoyed the most in 2023 as they share a few inspiring stories and noteworthy events from their districts and how they plan to continue serving you in 2024.
Thanks, Chairman Brower. My name's Don Dempsey, and I am your Volusia County Council representative for District 1. Well, it's been a year now that I've been in office, and it's been an exciting and very informative learning process for me. One of the major areas where I've personally and professionally gained deeper insight is understanding our budget's complexities. Managing our community's budget is a challenging task, requiring careful balance and strategic planning. Our goal is to diligently manage our resources to reduce unnecessary spending and hopefully lower taxes in the coming year. Regarding community development, we've been actively working on enhancing our recreational facilities. This includes the addition of more Little League and football practice fields, reflecting our commitment to bringing about active, engaging community spaces for our youth and families. I'm also proud of the strong sense of unity and collaboration within the Council. We have cultivated an environment where open and respectful debate is the norm, allowing us to work together effectively even when we have differing viewpoints. This approach is crucial for making well-rounded decisions that serve the best interest of our residents. Looking forward, I am filled with gratitude for the opportunity to continue serving as your representative for another 3 years. Together, we can strive towards a future that embodies our community's values and aspirations in District 1 and beyond in Volusia County. In closing, let me say thank you for your continued support. I believe that we're going to be able to make Volusia County even better throughout this next year.
Hi, I'm Matt Reinhardt, your Volusia County Councilman from District 2. When I was elected and took office in 2023, Volusia County faced unprecedented damages on our beaches as a result of Hurricanes Ian and Nicole. My focus right from the get-go was to see if we could get our beaches restored back to its original, if not better condition than it was before. I invite each of you to witness the remarkable progress firsthand. Take a walk or a drive along our coast. While there's more work ahead, the speed and scale of repairs made over the past year have been extraordinary. In our commitment to restoration, the county plans to continue and launch additional SAM replenishment projects. We've already begun the initial phase, and larger scale SAM replacement projects are in the pipeline. Also, keep an eye out for upcoming beach visibility studies. Your participation and input are crucial in shaping the future of our beautiful beaches. Our recovery efforts extend beyond the coastline. Inland communities like Midtown also felt the impact of Mother Nature. Through our Transform 386 initiative, we are focused on repairing damaged homes, making housing more affordable, enhancing infrastructure, and implementing comprehensive mitigation strategies. On February 6, your council just approved an initiative for the reconstruction of Ed Peck Park. I am wholly committed to restoring our beaches and ensuring that this project sees through, not just to get our beaches back to its original condition, but that our community thrives as a result of it.
As Councilmember Reinhardt mentioned, Volusia County residents and businesses made great strides in recovering from the hurricanes in 2023. Even in the wake of 2 major hurricanes, nature finds a way to not just survive, but thrive in Volusia County, while work to restore our beaches was also underway. Volusia County celebrated more than 1,500 sea turtle nests, the highest we've seen in more than 3 decades, all while reconstruction was in progress along our coastline. This also demonstrates we are successfully responding to the needs and desires of our residents and visitors to play, drive, and relax on the world's most famous beach, all while protecting its diverse flora and fauna. And our dedication to wildlife doesn't stop with marine life. In December, we proudly opened the doors to the raptor exhibit at the Marine Science Center. This sanctuary, a home for raptors unable to return to the wild, is not only a refuge for these majestic birds, it also serves as a vital educational resource for avian enthusiasts, both old and young. Also, the County Council and I are excited about the upcoming opening later this year of a new artificial reef exhibit at the Marine Science Center. The County Council chose to dedicate this exhibit in honor of John Crisp, a beloved friend, cherished colleague, and devoted staff member at the Marine Science Center, who sadly passed away in 2022. This gesture will serve as a lasting tribute to John's commitment and contributions to not just the Marine Science Center, but the entire county of Volusia. Volusia Forever acquired 148 acres of new, pristine conservation land, and Volusia Eco funded 15 projects that enhanced the county's environmental, cultural, historical, and outdoor recreational resources. Parks and Recreation replaced aging playgrounds, updated the Trails Master Plan, opened a new trailhead at the Marine Discovery Center, and helped Volusia County emerge as a trailblazer in one of America's fastest growing sports, pickleball, with the opening of new courts. Next, let's hear from Councilman Robbins for highlights into the environmental progress achieved in his district.
Hello everyone, I'm Danny Robbins, your District 3 representative on the Volusia County Council. 5 years ago, Volusia County embarked on a visionary journey to create the Reasonable Assurance Plan. This strategic initiative had one sole purpose, which was to rejuvenate the world-renowned Mosquito Lagoon. With our dedicated partners, we recently celebrated the completion of 3 pivotal projects in Southeast Volusia: the Gabordi Canal and the 10th Street Stormwater Facility, and the Ariel Canal Water Quality Improvement Project. These initiatives are monumental steps in reducing the nutrient loading and pollution in our lagoon. The importance of water quality cannot be overstated. Water quality is the lifeblood of our community and the key to sustaining diverse wildlife and lush vegetation. Through our journey, it is a 15-year plan. We're already witnessing the fruits of our investment. Local anglers report a significant revival of seagrass in the lagoon, as well as visible increase in wildlife activity and diversity in the area. Volusia County is a haven for outdoor recreational businesses which depend and flourish on our healthy water ecosystem. Our community's optimism and positive feedback about our projects and improvements are phenomenal, which acts as constant motivation to continue pushing forward for these types of initiatives. My sincerest appreciation goes out to everyone who has contributed to these tremendous milestones. Your efforts are vital in preserving the natural beauty and the way of life we all cherish so much.
Hunting, fishing, loving every day. That's the prayer that a country boy prays.
By standing together, we will continue our commitment to the great outdoors for future generations to come. And now over to District 4 Councilman Troy Kent.
Hello, I'm Troy Kent, proudly serving as your County Council District 4 representative. One of our heartwarming accomplishments in 2023 was opening a dog-friendly section right here in Ormond Beach. I hope you and your family are able to come down and enjoy what my family and Bad Boy Dudley and Miss Daisy are able to enjoy every single day. This area is not just a place for relaxation, it's a symbol of our dedication to inclusive enjoyment, welcoming everyone and their beloved dogs. Whether you and your furry friend are seasoned beach growers or first-timers, this new space invites you to bask in the joys of everything our county has to offer, side by side with man's best friend. We're also making significant strides with Regrow the Loop initiatives. This pilot program is revitalizing the Ormond Scenic Loop and Trail by tackling invasive species and promoting native plants and wildlife. It's a step towards preserving and enhancing Volusia County's natural beauty, with plans to extend these sustainable efforts throughout the county. As your representative, I am focused on making positive, impactful change in our community.
In addition to that new dog beach, 2023 also brought forth major milestones with the launch of new services and the opening of several new projects and facilities. Furthermore, we opened the new state-of-the-art medical examiner's facility in January. It's equipped with the latest advancements in technology, including autopsy stations and a high-end x-ray machine. The building is significantly improving the precision of death investigations and expediting the time to receive results.
This building was designed with expansion, and this is a long-term, high-value item for this county.
Beyond its incredible forensic capabilities, the facility stands as a pivotal resource for Volusia County families seeking comfort and answers. The facility also serves as an educational anchor of knowledge and expertise for law enforcement and healthcare professionals within the community and across the entire state. Along with the new facilities, Volusia County's Lyonia Environmental Center and DeBerry Hall continued to be regional draws with new programs and events. Volusia County Libraries served as a gathering place for people of all ages with summer camps, reading programs, and a collection of more than 480,000 items. Transit services launched a new era of convenient and budget-friendly public transit with the arrival of VoRide. Animal Services set the standard for community service with the launch of the new mobile clinic. And Public Works continued a tradition of providing reliable core water, road, bridge, and infrastructure services. EMS, fire rescue, and emergency management worked around the clock in 2023 to ensure the highest level of public safety possible, while Veteran Services found a new home to better serve those who served us. Councilmember Santiago, can you tell us a little more?
Hello, my name is David Santiago, Volusia County Council member from District 5. And I have to say, 2023 was a very good year for the citizens of Volusia County. Several successes from the addition of this new Veteran Services Center here in the city of Deltona, servicing over 7,000 veterans just in this city and others amongst the county. We've had much success in reducing government and the burdens. It's been a major priority for this county council. We've eliminated taxes, we've eliminated fees and requirements for small businesses and all businesses to do business in Volusia County. We are laser focused on how to make government work best for you and interfere less in your lives. So I'm proud to be a member of this group that is committed to making your lives better in Volusia County. And watch out for 2024. There's more work to do, and we're going to continue to focus on what's important to all of you in Volusia County. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Jake Johansson, your at-large Volusia County Council member. 2023 served as a testament to the Council's collective dedication as we work to listen to your concerns, meet your needs, and deliver essential services. Behind me is the De Leon Springs Basin, which is now benefiting from the water quality improvement project completed in 2023. This vital project not only enhanced water quality for a local elementary school and wildlife, but also introduced an advanced wastewater system, providing residents the choice to transition off of septic and make the area more attractive for businesses. Our county demonstrated remarkable resilience in the wake of Hurricanes Ian and Nicole. We have and will continue to make strides in enhancing our shoreline, modernizing infrastructure, and bolstering flood control. These activities are crucial to ensuring the safety and well-being of our community. To utilize our local tax dollars efficiently, we strategically leveraged federal and state grants to optimize the impact of our local funding, particularly in infrastructure projects. Looking forward, I'm committed to serving all residents of Volusia County. My focus will remain on core services, minimal governmental interference in your lives, and sound financial management. Your trust and support are invaluable as we continue building a stronger, more prosperous Volusia County. Chairman Brower, back to you.
Thank you, Councilmember Johansson. The 6 council members and I worked year-round to implement the county's strategic goals in 2023. We eliminated a number of taxes, reduced or held the millage rate low in almost every fund, and made doing business in Volusia County easier. We implemented a plan for expanded recreation and tourism, continued to enhance fiscal stewardship, and fostered a solution-oriented culture within the county government, Reflecting on these remarkable achievements fills us with a deep sense of pride as we develop and implement 2024's strategic goals and remain aware that our journey is not yet over. My commitment, our collective commitment, is steadfast as we strive to build upon successes and forge a path towards a prosperous future for Volusia County. This pledge is not just a promise, but it's a guiding principle. It drives us to innovate and collaborate for the betterment of our entire community and its residents. We are dedicated to creating a legacy of progress and prosperity for generations to come. We are shaping Volusia's future together.
Please join me in welcoming Volusia County Chair Jeff Brower to the stage. I lost him in the lights.
Thank you.
To the stage.
He's here.
There he goes.
Happy Valentine's Day. Everybody forgets today's Valentine's Day. Where's Don Dempsey? You really wanted this to be in West Volusia. Are you pleased? Yes. Cocky Rooster hit a home run with the food. It was really good. But I'll tell you what, everything that happened here today was for a purpose. For me, it was kind of an emotional thing. Not just being in West Volusia for the first time, but having the honor of Vietnam Veterans of America to be the color guard once again and come. They deserve double honor. They fought in one of the most miserable places on earth. Can you ever fight a war in a pleasant place on earth? I guess not, and we're glad that you're home safe, and thank you for doing this for us. And then I have to mention the Southeast Navy Quintet. What a tremendous addition to the state of the county this year to have the music that they were able to provide. We had an admiral here. They're all out now. For me, besides the playing of the trumpet at the end, the thing that really got me was the 17-year-old woman that stood up here and sang a cappella our national anthem. Faith Neal, stand up, Faith. I always want to call her Faith Hill because she sings that incredibly well. Thank you. So I'm gonna go over and talk to you about a couple things. I'm not going to go over everything that you just watched in this video. I want to point out the people that made the video. Our communications division are second to none. In fact, I think they're better than Hollywood because they even strive to get to the truth in their reports. But they make incredible videos that we use year-round to build up the economy and businesses that are here, to attract new businesses, and just to let you know what's going on in Volusia County. So all of you men and women back there in the booth, thank you so much for the incredible work that you have done. Michael, Brian, good job. So before I go over here, I'm going to remind you, this is my fourth state of the county. Now, some of you are hoping that it's my last state of the county. I can't imagine why every one of these council members and me aren't huge fans of yours, but you know, that's how politics go. I am proud to serve you as the Volusia County Chair, and so let's get going with the point of the day. Everybody, please take a look at your program. And pay a special attention, if you would, in the first page to the 5 goals that the Volusia County Council have set. Also, I need to tell you that on your tables, you will discover some exceptional gifts sourced from around our community. From Sunsplash Nursery in New Smyrna Beach, we offer you jars of black mangrove local honey. I'm just telling you, we raise bees at our farm. If you've never tasted black mangrove honey, you're in for a real treat. It's harvested right from the iconic Mosquito Lagoon. This delectable, delicious honey embodies the essence, the very essence of our coastal habitat. inviting you to savor the flavors of our unique ecosystem. Accompanying this sweet indulgence are packets of Florida-friendly seeds, promising to bring forth a mix of colors and fragrances. These seeds serve as a gentle reminder of the importance of cultivating native flora, not only for the beauty, but also for the crucial role of supporting our local pollinators. Now, why is there a shovel? Well, as with anything, you need a tool to plant the seeds. All available resources must be utilized in harmony at the right time in order to grow and flourish. In essence, that's what we're here to discuss today and for tomorrow, for our future. We're utilizing our resources to shape Volusia County's future, and we got to do it together. Let me just pause a second and tell you this about the gifts on your table. Nothing happens until somebody plants the seed, until somebody digs a hole. There are no flowers if you don't plant the seed. There are no flowers if the bees don't come and pollinate those flowers. There is no honey until the bees come and pollinate the flowers. Everything works together. Everything has a purpose and a role. Everything has to work together at the right time. That's what today is about. That's what I want you to carry from this, that this is a time in our history in Volusia County where we all have to come together, to work together with a common goal of improving our county. We have to do it together. We can go forward. We can build a flourishing, beautiful county where people love living, where we love playing, but we can't do it one by one. We have to do it all together. I also want to point out to you that there are let me back up a second because I'm not done. See, I get my own self off track with, I just think it's so important to let you know that the purpose of today is to say we got to come together and work. But also on your tables are adorned with these centerpieces provided by Lindley's in New Smyrna Beach, crafted from a selection of native flora, including tropical sage, beach rosemary, and black-eyed Susan. These arrangements serve as a tribute to the natural wonders that surround us. In fact, the community information team that I pointed out in the back decided to add a playful twist to our table decorations. They keep throwing me curves, good curves. Attached to each giveaway bag, you'll find a Valentine's card. Turn your card over, and you might discover a sticker on the back. If you're the lucky one with a sticker, congratulations. The beautiful centerpiece on your table is yours to take home. So some of the people are very happy. You can do with it what you want. Hey, community information team, I think you hit a home run. It's a hit. Okay, like I said, this is my fourth State of the County address. It's no surprise to anyone that there are often disagreements among us on the council, among us in the community, as we debate important issues. That's why we call them debates. Sometimes it is personal, and as chair, I believe it's my responsibility to keep our meetings moving forward in a positive direction. I believe the public deserves that and does not benefit from a council divided on a personal level. Each year in this address, I have challenged the public, our county staff, and my fellow council members to come together with respect for each other to improve the quality of life that we enjoy in Volusia County for every resident and every visitor. This year, I will renew that request and challenge. I want to start this morning by sharing with our council, actually, a request I received yesterday from a resident, Dory James. She's a property owner living in Bear Creek. She had sent an email several days ago sharing her deep disappointment in comments that were made regarding the public's instructions to the council in recent meetings. But then she sent me a follow-up letter the next day. And regardless of the disappointment that she felt, she demonstrated a maturity and made a necessary request that I agree with, and I want to share with you now. Her words, and I quote, "I truly hope you all can work together going forward. Volusia County deserves a united council." I share her hope, and I share that sentiment. On your table, you have two very important documents, along with the beautifully crafted gifts that you have found, that express our love for the environment and the natural beauty of Florida. One is a card with a QR code that if you would take a picture of it, it'll take you to the Florida Constitution. Very, very important. The other is a pocket constitution of the United States. And I want to pause here for a second and just tell you, this pocket constitution comes from Bill Partington Sr., the mayor of Ormond Beach's dad, who's an incredible patriot and lover of liberty and lover of life in Volusia County. So thank you, Bill Partington Sr. Bill Partington, Mr. Mayor, you are a blessed individual. In 1811, Thomas Jefferson said, "The happiness and prosperity of our citizens is the only legitimate object of government." The Constitution he helped craft has a purpose, that purpose as its chief end. Remember, it was also Jefferson who challenged every public servant in 1796 with these words, "I love to see honest men and honorable men at the helm. Men who will not bend their politics to their purses, nor pursue measures by which they may profit and then profit by their measures." This council has important work again, and Jefferson's wise counsel must always be before us. We will always be challenged by those who see ulterior motives in just about everything we do. It is our job as a council to never let that be the case, especially as we wrestle with the challenges before us. One of those challenges is to keep the perspective our founders had concerning private property rights. When reading the words of our nation's founders, it is clear to see they held property rights to be as important as every other human right. In fact, they insisted the right to acquire and possess private property was in some ways the most important of individual rights. Now, these constitutions do not give us the right to divide up land and distribute it however we want to amongst the population. What it does is gives us the right to work, to acquire property and property of all kinds. That is one of the foundational cornerstones that has made America the greatest country in the world and a blessed place to live. The Ninth Amendment says the enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. John Adams believed that property must be secured or liberty cannot exist. In the Federalist, Madison wrote, "Government is instituted no less for the protection of property than the persons of individuals." In the Constitutional Convention of 1787, he went on to say, "The primary objects of civil society are the security of property and the public health and safety." Now, what does this have to do with the state of the county? I believe everything. These words of our founders mark the difference between freedom and liberty. Freedom would say to every American, you can do anything you want for your own purposes with whatever you have. Liberty, which our founders fought to the death for, makes a much different view. Liberty is freedom wrapped in morals and respect for your fellow man. Liberty asks this important question. Yeah, I can do a thing, but should I do that thing? As we deal with matters involving private property, we must keep in mind our responsibility to the fidelity of the constitutions and our own county charter. both of which echo the words of James Madison that each individual has the right to the security of property and public safety. Our property rights, every one of us, our property rights stop at our neighbor's property line. We have no right to infringe on the security or safety of our neighbors. Again, that's what made America great, this mutual respect for one another. That understanding of respect for our neighbors built the greatest country in the world. That same respect will guide us all to make Volusia County the very best place possible to live, to work, and to play. And it should guide us as we pursue the 5 goals that are laid out in this program. It should guide us as we take up the important challenge of crafting a unified beach code that protects the public's beach by honestly administering the coastal construction setback line. It guides us in protecting the public's access to that beach. And yes, Troy Kent, even having a little section of that 47 miles of beach where our visitors and residents can enjoy it with their dogs. It was a great accomplishment. Job well done, sir. This year, that deserves applause. This year, I will take up the challenge of reopening the section of beach that was closed from East ISB to the boardwalk. That taking of public beach has done great harm to the economy of local businesses in the area, and our personal enjoyment of East ISB that used to be thriving, Main Street that used to be a lot of fun, and the boardwalk, and the beach behind that. Let's work with the Florida legislature to correct that mistake and open that important section of beach so that the businesses can thrive once again. We have proven during this long process of repairing the damage to our beach and individual properties as they got repaired that we can do it while protecting the environment. The sea turtles, as you saw in the video, are thriving on our beaches in a year nobody thought that would happen. We were able to do all 3 of those things together and protect our beach. I will close what I believe is the most important challenge we face as a county. It's no surprise that our quality of water all over this state is under stress. It's being adversely affected by our current legal development pattern that's trying to keep up with 1,000 people a day moving to our state. The practice of draining, dredging, and filling our important wetlands must end. The practice of elevating new development with 6 to 10 feet of fill, which floods surrounding neighborhoods, is not sustainable and does not respect the property rights of all the neighborhoods around them. We must change our development pattern, and we can do it. We can do better. And I will pursue the inclusion of low-impact development principles and the practice of prevention when it comes to doing harm to other people's property over mitigation and asking our neighbors to adapt to their misfortune. There are times when we just have to say no in order to protect the property rights and quality of life for every taxpayer in Volusia County. The Indian River Lagoon is a strong indicator of how our investment in protecting our water is going. And I got to tell you, the county takes this seriously, and we have invested, as you saw in the video, in measures to improve our water. But let me tell you a little secret. It's not just Volusia County's lagoon. It's one big lagoon. It's all of our water. And what happens in South Florida, what happens in Brevard County, what happens all the way up the lagoon, happens in Volusia County. It affects us all. The IRL is on the Indian River Lagoon, that is on a precarious road to recovery. But we're making progress. At the last Indian River Lagoon Council meeting, which was just last Friday, we were given a report on the health of the Mosquito Lagoon. It had shown a recovery of 62% of the seagrass. That had occurred last spring and summer. However, and sadly, the current winter report showed the Mosquito Lagoon has regressed to less than 5% of its once flourishing seagrass.
Again, it's because it's one lagoon, and everything that everybody else does ends up here in our beautiful county. We have to keep it. But again, here's the thought I want you to take home. We don't just have to work together with each of us here in Volusia County, but with every county that surrounds us. We have to work together as a state. This is a wake-up call that demonstrates the necessity of the county to continue our many efforts to improve stormwater management, infrastructure, and zoning regulations. It's also an indication all of our surrounding counties and cities, and I'm happy to see so many cities here today, we have to work together. This is not solely a Volusia County challenge. It's all one water, it's all one lagoon. The road ahead is not easy, but the work is essential. I am asking this council and all of us to join hands in improving our quality of life and our economy. We can shape Volusia County's future, but only if everybody in this room decides that we will do it together. You will be happy to know that I am finished, except for one little point that I would like to make. I would like to invite my fellow council members to come up and join me on stage to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Come on up, guys. And to thank all of you for making this state of the county a success, and to commit ourselves to the representation you deserve, and to thank our county staff for the incredible work they did, from the program to the videos to the lunch to this beautiful table. Thank you all. Thank you, Don. Thank you. Thank you, sir.